Yup. Yup. Why not, body? Okay. I don't hear anything on your end. Options. Sounds. Audio sound. Ah, there we go.
don't even have the mic on. All right. So, well, I've been having all kinds of Streamlabs problems today, so please excuse me, but I'll say this all again. So welcome to those who are just joining in. This is Game Changers Live, episode 3. And again, like I said, I've been having all kinds of Streamlabs problems. It just went out on me like a few seconds before I was going to go. So we're definitely up and running now. But guys, this is EA Access Weekend. So for those of you who have Madden 19 or have EA Access on Xbox One, you'll be able to download it and play August 2nd. Now remember, you only have 10 hours to play. So remember that, 10 hours to play. So don't fool around. Like, do what you need to do to prepare yourself for the upcoming season, because that 10 hours can go pretty fast. Believe me when I tell you, it can go pretty fast. Now, of course, guys, I want to, talking about, preparing for the upcoming season, I definitely want to get you guys and tell you about my Madden 19 Bootcamp. We are 9 days away from my Madden 19 Bootcamp. It's going down August 10th and 11th. And remember that August 11th, you can actually just register for the bootcamp, just for the tournament if you want to. It's $100 and it's $5,000 on the line, guaranteed prize pool. Already got that covered. So make sure if you're on the East Coast and you want to just drive down for the day, come on down for the day and do that. MaddenBootcamp.com. We'll have Dubby talking. He'll be actually doing our gaming session, giving you his experiences. I know Dreeny, Joel, and Chaos said they would be there. Some other Madden pros are going to be there also. There will be an EA esports lawyer there as well to talk about branding and how you can brand yourself and how to approach organizations and the do's and don'ts when it comes to negotiating with a team, or if somebody approaches you for a sponsorship. He's going to sort of talk to you about your worth as an esports pro. We got my man Scorpion, who's going to be talking about how to keep yourself healthy and fresh during the rigorous competitive season. So he'll talk about that. And then we also have support roles and streaming, where I'll show you how to set up your streaming workstation, sort of what equipment you should have, and some of the best products out there. Big shout out to my guys over at Elgato Gaming. They hooked me up with some Stream Decks and some HD 60s. So if you are registered to the camp, you'll be able to be in the drawing for that as well. So definitely, guys, if you're on the East Coast and you want an opportunity and you're thinking about going pro this year, definitely check out the Madden Bootcamp. Go to MaddenBootcamp.com for all of that. Now, let's get into my guest today. So my guest today is none other than Mattstergamer. If you don't know Mattstergamer, he's a Madden Pro. He's upcoming. I won't even say he's upcoming. He's sort of already here. But Master, what's up, man? My man.
Yo, what's up?
So Master, tell everybody out there a little bit about yourself, and I want you to tell about your philosophies on offense and defense in Madden. Like, what does it come down to for you?
I mean, it comes down to scoring and stopping your opponent. Don't matter how you got to do it. Play the game the best way it's meant to be played.
But, I mean, are you a runner or a passer first?
It depends on the game, really. I mean, I can run with I'm known as a runner.
Right.
But I don't classify myself as a runner, because that's when you start to pigeonhole yourself, it limits what you can do and what you can do at what levels. I try not to give myself like a 2K archetype.
Okay. All right. So this past season, I mean, how do you think you did this past season in the MCS?
Not good enough.
Why would you say that? Like, what are some of the things that you feel like you could work on, or you felt like you didn't do well enough last year? Other than winning, of course.
Yeah, I mean, probably comes down to defense. Outside of the Madden Challenge, defense was pretty subpar all year. I ran pretty much every defense there was to run. It didn't work out well for me. So that's definitely the one thing going into 19 that definitely want to work on. That being said, offense won't be an issue. I know that much.
Okay. All right. So going into Madden 19, there's a lot of sort of, I want to say, speculation about like the MCS and what's going on there. They gave out some information, and then there's supposed to be more information on August 6th. What is your thought about MCS? I know we've talked about it in length about some of the things that I felt like they needed to do for this upcoming season while we were at EA Play and stuff. But do you feel like they've listened to the players in that respect?
I mean, the way I see it is the MCS in its current state is growing. There's going to be bumps along the way, but right now I'm looking at it, is it building towards growth more than anything else? And that's really the main thing I'm looking out for. So, I mean, we won't really know until we see the full format really closer to August 6th, but that's really the main thing I'm focused on is it setting itself up to grow?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think that's the biggest thing as well. One of the things that really was upsetting last year is just how short the season was. So I'm hoping this year is a little bit better. I'm pretty sure we'll get more information about that August 6th because we really haven't heard anything about challenger events or club series. If all 32 teams are going to be involved again. Are you? I'm pretty sure you're going to do the Miami Club Series this year. How did you do last year?
In just the Club Series?
Yeah, just the Club Series as far as
Club Series qualified, and then I lost in single eliminations to a dude I should just never lose to. He just shucked eggs and caught him. It wasn't pretty. It was, yeah.
It wasn't pretty, huh?
Yeah, I don't scream too often in competitive games, but I was losing my mind in that one.
All right, now we did see you on the CW event.
Yeah.
How can you tell the people about that experience and how that experience was?
I mean, that was fun. I mean, everything with the event was tough. Like, it was a fun event all around. But with all the cameras around with the CW special, it was really cool. Everybody on the CW side was really cool. And then all like the separate interviews and stuff. It was just a cool experience. I mean, I've been to a few of these majors at this point, and that's something that wasn't really at the rest of them. So it was just really cool to see. And it was fun to do.
Cool. I know from like being on Mad Nation, did you ever walk away from it like months later saying, man, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have. I mean, of course, you probably wish you would have played better, but
honestly, I don't wish that.
But I mean,
I played just fine.
Do you feel like you did you? I'm pretty sure there was nothing that you regretted, but did you like at the time? Did you feel like you were taking it all in, or were you still like just in awe of being on CW?
No, I was just. I mean, that's just where I was, and I did my thing. I mean, there wasn't. I don't really get awestruck too often, so I mean, I was kind of unfazed by it, I guess you could say.
Right. I know for me, like after Mad Nation, I was just like, man, I wish I would have, just been more outgoing or more talkative. Because there was some pretty strong personalities on the show, and so sometimes that always, sort of overshadows those who don't have that big personality.
No, the only thing that it could have been was if I hadn't done the face, I would have been sick. But I did that, so I'm just fine.
Yeah, the face was definitely a great thing. Definitely something that pretty much a lot of people will remember you by.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about Madden NFL 19, and let's talk about specifically the video. So you were one of the few that were able to go to EA and get some early capture of the game. What was some of the things that you like? What are some of the things that people are going to notice right off the bat when they start playing Madden NFL 19?
The movement is different. I mean, it's definitely a different game. It's not one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, this is the same game. I mean, there's a lot of people that, at least in the YouTube comments from what I saw, people thought like, oh yeah, this looks just like Madden 18. It's its own game. It definitely plays very different. Whether it be the zones playing different, not just the timing of which they jump for, obviously the zone coverage rating actually mattering, but the zones themselves function differently. You're going to see less cloud glitches. You're going to see zone man matching concepts. And then with the real player motion, you do see that come into impact during the games. And that is one of the first things you'll notice.
All right, that's what's up. What about the graphics? The graphics definitely look better.
Yeah.
And the hits for some reason
look
harder. Yeah, the hits look harder, but they also sound harder.
Yeah, you feel those.
Yeah, so tell us what kind of videos. Tell everybody about your YouTube channel. And I just want to say that like I've seen this dude Matt start from the very bottom, and I've seen the progression of his videos and how well they have matured just over weeks and months.
Oh yeah, it was really bad at first.
I wouldn't say really bad. It wasn't really bad.
I don't know. They were pretty bad,
but they're so much better now.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've been working with people. I mean, I got the contacts for that, so I've made sure that it's gotten better. I wasn't gonna let it stay at that level. I bought all the equipment I needed. I got the green screen back here. I got like 3 lights in my room now, Yeti mic, the whole 9 yards. But in terms of content, it's just been I've been trying to find the right mix that incorporates everybody and gets people excited for competitive Madden. That's my thing. There's a huge audience of people that watch Madden. I'm trying to bring them on board to competitive Madden. That's really what the goal of my channel is, to help them enjoy that.
So you want to help guys become pros or become better Madden players?
I mean, yeah, whether it be just helping people at the game or getting to the point where they can appreciate competitive Madden, it doesn't matter what side of it is for me as long as it gets people excited.
All right, so you were able to get some early Madden NFL 19 capture. What can we see on your channel? What are some of the videos that you put out?
I put out 3 gameplays so far. What else I put? I think let me pull it up right now. Actually, I think it's 3 gameplays and 3 tips, but it could have been 4.
Yeah, let's see if we can pull up.
Yeah.
All right? Tell everybody first of all what's your YouTube channel?
Yeah, the YouTube channel is just the Mattstergamer, the Mattster gamer. My computer's being really slow right now, which is always fun.
It's always fun. Yes.
Oh no, it's only for. Oh, there it is. All right. So if I remember right,
so
I put up stretch defense.
So is the Mattstergamer?
Yeah. Somebody had Mattstergamer, so
are you serious? Somebody had Mattstergamer?
I mean, somebody has it on Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it on everything but YouTube and Xbox.
Wow.
But that's still pretty good.
All right, let's see. I'm looking for your stuff right now. Let's see. The Mattstergamer. And we're gonna pull up your stretch defense. So because I think that's something that people, do you feel like people need to learn how to stop the run right away? Well,
here's my thing. My thought process when I was making these videos is like, what were the things that people struggled against in Madden 18, and how can we solve those problems right away in Madden 19 from? So, stretch was a big issue for a lot of people in Madden 18. Cover 3 was a big issue for a lot of people in Madden 18. So what I did was I said, okay, let's give you the solution to these problems right away. And that's essentially what those videos are for. A couple simple stuff like how to return, like a good kickoff mechanic is another one. That's another thing that people really like to start off the year with, because it's something that you're going to be using the entire year. And just quick, easy heat that anybody can use. It's not too complicated. It's not the craziest defense in the world, but anybody can run it.
Right. So, guys, it's the Master Gamer. He's the one with 402 subs. Make sure you go sub to him. So I'm actually gonna play your video right now. And,
okay.
Let's see.
What's up, YouTube? It's the Master Gamer here today to give you a new quick tip video for Madden 19. This one's going to be how to stop stretch in Madden 19, something that a lot of people struggle with in Madden 18, so I want to give you a quick little tip video on how to stop.
I like the overlays.
So,
yeah, that definitely learned how to do that, finally. It's just the next step.
You need to do two things. Really quick. Spread the D-line, crash down, pinch your linebackers. And against a single back double stretch, you'll have that thing bagged. As you can see, the linebacker loops around, DN crashing on the tight end, and he's able to hit the running back free in the backfield. Now, obviously, there's only one stretch, and you might need to change things up slightly for every other stretch. However, this was very effective for me when I was able to get my hands on the game, and hopefully it will for you too in Madden 19 throughout the entire year. The big nickel over G formation is in every single playbook, so every defensive playbook that you have will have this stretch defense in Madden 19, which is off the bat just already good to have. You know they're coming out in stretch, you come out of this formation, you don't get pile drive by the, or weak boxes, what the actual term is, by 21 personnel sets because you're a nickel and not a dime, dollar, anything like that. It's your all-around best stretch defense. Again, versus certain sets, like maybe two tight end sets where the two tight ends are lined up on the same side, you might have to tweak things a little bit, but for the most part, again, one or less tight ends on the side of the stretch, and you're going to be golden. Alright guys, hope this helps you out in Madden 19. It's been the Master Gamer, and I'm out.
All right. So good breakdown. What are some of the other ones that? So I see one that says easy Madden 19 blitz linebacker
yep.
A gap.
Yep. That's just something for everybody to run. It's not a complicated blitz. It's just 5-man. You get somebody coming in through the A gap. It's something that you can pick up and just run fairly easily, and it's just going to help people out to start the year.
All right. So what is something else? Like what is something like real key for somebody to know as far as when they first start? Like what do you suggest they playbook? Is there a playbook? Have you seen any new formations out there?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing you're going to want to look at playbook-wise is definitely New England. That playbook is probably the best going into offense in Madden 19, in my opinion. On defense, you have a few options. Detroit's really good. I like the Giants' defense. New England is pretty much the same, so it's still really good as well. So I mean, there's a lot of good options.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a New England. I love the New England playbook. I think I stayed in that pretty much from the middle of the season all the way to the end of the season. I really like it, so I'm hoping that they have the same formations that they had in the old book. So it's funny. I just hit up Anthony White, who does the playbooks for Madden NFL, and I asked him about new formations and new plays in the game. Have you seen any new formations in the game other than that nickel over G? Is there anything offensively?
Yeah, in the Legends playbook, they got some cool stuff. So single back bunch, right tackle, freeze.
Yeah, so that's where I saw it. I was trying to figure out where did I see that, because I remember seeing that at EA Play, but I didn't know if they were going to keep it in there. So it's only in the Legends playbook.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about MUT real quick. Who are some of the must players you need
Lamar
on your MUT team? Yeah. So we're looking actually on the screen right now. I have the video of Lamar Jackson just sort of just carving
doing
up
his
the
thing.
defense. Yeah.
Yeah, that Lamar Jackson item is tough. He definitely wasn't overthrown for me, and I mean he's got like 87 speed on launch. He's definitely to go for, and he's so cheap too. He's like gold pretty much. So I can't see him being too expensive.
Okay, cool. Now let's get back. Somebody had a question in the chat. The Legends playbook, is that something? Will those plays be available if I do a custom playbook?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay, all right, man. Lamar Jackson looks fast.
He is fast.
He is fast. Okay.
Yeah, you don't just look fast.
That's ridiculous. So that looks like that's going to be my quarterback to start the MUT season off.
Yeah.
Any other players you feel like we should have? So I've been hearing like you got to have Randy Moss.
Oh yeah, I mean that card is. I mean he's definitely the best receiver in the game on launch. I feel like it's hard to say he isn't because I mean he's got like 90 speed and his name is Randy Moss.
Okay.
Like it's hard to beat that.
All right. And what about like running backs? Like who's a good running back to start the season off?
There's a few options. I like that. I think it was Gauntlet Zeke, not Zeke. LaShawn McCoy, whatever the LaShawn McCoy is that just got added to my head. Let me check. He is probably the go-to right now. I feel like.
All right, so I'm writing all of these down. So we got Lamar Jackson at quarterback. We got Randy Moss at wide receiver. And you said the new LaShawn McCoy?
Yeah. And then, well, obviously the Ricky Williams is going to be good, too. There's going to be a lot of good options. With upgrading players, it changes a lot, too.
Okay. What are your thoughts about, like, how they're doing MUT this year and the solo battles? Did you get a chance to play the solo battles, and how did that work out for you?
Not really. It wasn't really my thing, but knowing the rewards are going to be good, I might need to. I don't even know. I might look into it. I ain't gonna lie.
See,
I might need to run those solo battles.
Yeah. See, I'm not. I hate playing the computer for real. Like I hate playing the computer.
Hey.
And I'm glad though that there's an option to get the MUT Master without having to play the. Oh my goodness, we just saw Randy Moss just one hand moss somebody at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they have it in there where I don't have to. I don't have to play solos to get the MUT Master.
Yeah. And that's really cool. I mean, I feel like the goal is to kind of incorporate everybody this year, no matter what it is. So, I mean, I think we're going to see a lot of things like that, where you don't need to do one specific thing. You're going to be able to build up with multiple ways, which I think is really cool.
Now, can you talk about? We're watching the video right now of your kickoffs. Can you tell us like what is your game plan for the kickoffs?
Pick a side and commit to it.
Pick a side, commit to it, and then spin back into the middle.
Pretty much. And then if you don't have the middle, then stay outside and just take your yards.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the video, and man, all of those guys overcommitted to that side. So, yeah.
And the thing is, if you don't see that, you just stay outside and you get your yards and you live for another play.
All right. That's what's up. All right. I got a couple of quick not rapid fire, but I have a couple of questions for you as we continue to watch some of your videos. Who would you want? Who would you not want to face if all the money was on the line? What's one player in the MCS that you would not want to face if all?
There's no one I don't want to face.
But you got to pick one.
I mean, probably Carey.
Carey, okay.
Carey's the one person that just like, if I don't like, he's just weird to play against, so I wouldn't want to play him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So we just watched the video, and the little stutter steps you do at the end is ridiculous. Like you got past like two guys without even really doing anything.
Oh, it was better last year too.
Right. So when you get the game, what is the first thing you're gonna do?
Probably gonna just hop into Mutt and see kind of what's new, what's changed in kind of the very final build. Get my team kind of set up and then go straight into practice mode and then get some games in.
Okay. So do you work on salary cap teams early, or is that something that you wait until after you sort of build out, gotten a lot of players?
I mean, it's fun, so I kind of just do it whenever.
Okay.
If I can, I'll look into it. It's kind of the way I see it.
All right. Okay. All right. So other than you, who's probably more probable to win a belt this year that hasn't won one already?
That hasn't won one?
That hasn't won one. Other than you.
There's a few good options. I mean, Joel hasn't won yet.
That's a good option.
I know my guy Chaz is feeling really good. So he's definitely a sleeper pick to watch out for. I mean, I consider this year a defensive year only because good defense really does shine.
Yeah.
Whereas like last year, like it's hard to tell the difference between good defense and like lucky defense almost.
Okay.
So I look for the defensive players.
So you feel like it's the tables have turned a little bit, and that defense is going to be key this year.
I think it's going to be really important.
Okay. With that said, one of the most common questions I get regarding Madden 19 is how is man defense? And I want you to just explain to it. I keep telling people I feel like man defense is a game changer. And like last year, I don't think the second half of the season, I might have ran man maybe 2%, 3% of the time. Like an all-man defense. What do you think about man defense this year?
It's hard to tell because early beta it was really good. Then it got changed, so we're gonna have to see. I think high man guys are gonna do really well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
But that could change. I mean, I haven't really tested man too much, so to the point where and even at the capture event, it wasn't the final build, so it's hard to really say at that point. It could have been tweaked by launch. I don't know.
Right. So that's always the big thing with me is, man, you play it one day and then the next month is totally different. So,
yeah.
For all of those people who are like, oh well, they got to play the game early. I'm like, for real, sometimes it's not an advantage because things oftentimes, a lot of times, most of the times, the game changes from one day to another. I mean, 1 month to another. So I'm looking at your videos, and you got some. So there's an easy one-play touchdown against cover 3 in Madden 19 already. You found something?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the sim concept. It's trying to get a mismatch of a linebacker and a running back, and just getting the running back to outrun him. That's all it comes down to.
Okay. So we'll definitely have to take a look at that. where can people find you on Twitter? You're at Mattstergamer everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere except YouTube and Xbox.
Okay. All right. All right, man. Well, I'm not going to keep you. I know you got things to do. So I'm not going to keep you. I'll let you go. But I appreciate you joining me on the show.
All right, for sure. I want to shout out Soccer Balls real quick because I just got a DM up from him asking.
Yeah,
so I'm going to shout him out one time.
He said screw you actually in the chat. I was going to point that out to you because you didn't mention him as a contender of somebody who's going to, do something this year.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, see you later.
All right, guys. That was Matt. We're actually going to take a look at this video again and play it so you can hear the commentary. We're going to play some other Madden 19 videos as well, some other tip videos from some other guys that got early access, and then we'll take a look at custom rosters, and actually that's going to be it. I don't think we're going to get into the game of the night, so hold on, let me see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get into game of the night, so let's did I lose it? No. All right. So let's go ahead and listen to this.
What's up, YouTube? It's the Mattstergamer here today, and this is a new video. We're going to show you how to attack cover 3 in Madden 19. I know in Madden 18 it was something a lot of people struggled against, especially out of the 4-6 normal formation, but in this video your problems will be solved. So how I'm attacking cover 3 in Madden 19 is by coming out in the New England Patriots playbook and calling Pat Sale from Gun Bunch. All I'm going to do is put the running back on a wheel route and watch what happens. The sole side cornerback matches with the post, giving you a one-on-one with the running back and the linebacker. As long as you have a fast running back, he's going to torch the linebacker, being an easy touchdown with a lob pass. For your extra utility, I tend to block my tight end and put the outside receiver on the right, either the B or circle receiver depending on Xbox or PlayStation, and put him on a hitch route or a drag. Either of those two routes are going to be fine. They're going to give you a lot of different options, and they're going to help you score more points in Madden 19. It's been the Mattstergamer, and I'm out.
Alright, so that was Matt talking about his one-play touchdown. We're actually not going to view Anto the Boss's walkthrough of long shot just because I plan on going through it, and I don't want to get I don't want any spoilers. Let's see if we can find Dreeny. I know Dreeny had some stuff up there as well. Yo, big shout out to Master. I really like the stuff that he's doing, and I'm liking what he's got going on as far as the his overlays and his little animations in his videos. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at this Madden 19 tip. Yes, the Origin premiere is a 10-hour trial, I believe, as well. No, this is not from EA Play. This is from a capture event that happened a couple of weeks ago. So, like, all of these tips, like, happened a couple of weeks ago. They some players got flown down to EA Play. Not EA Play, but EA Studios to capture some footage. So let's go ahead and capture this. Yeah, so it's more recent, I hope. I don't know why this video is taking long. Yeah, man is much better, Rashad.
Thank you, EA, for letting me participate in this event. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Dream, back at you with another video, and today we're going to show you guys an unstoppable play that meets every coverage in the game. It's going to be coming out of before you guys watch this video, it's going to be very laggy and skipping a lot, but that's only because I recorded this to my laptop. It was just, just slow that day where I recorded this. So, this is definitely not how.
Looks like the Pat's playbook is the book to have.
I'm just here to show you guys an amazing play that beats every coverage, beats cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, man to man, and all you have to do.
And I love that play too.
In route the X guy, the outside receiver, you see he's on in route and streak B. As you can see, there's a high-low read with the in route and the deep crossing route. So, if the user decides to choose one of them, you can just throw it to the other guy. Here's you again. Look at this crossing route. Boom, gets wide open. Cover 2 has no chance. There's no chance they'll be able to stop this. So, if there's like a one-on-one matchup with the receiver and the safety, you can easily juke them out and get a one-play touchdown.
And that's good against zone too.
Right here, we're going to be playing against cover 3. We showed you that cover 2 cannot stop this. So we're going to go cover 3, and boom, the cornerback will not be able to play the screen and the crossing route.
Baba Poo, 32. I'll answer that in a second. I'll answer that right after this.
Look at that, boom, wide open, going to the 30-yard line, so easy, so effortlessly. This is a play that everyone can use because it's like the same setup every time. There's nothing you really have to adjust. There's no advanced setup to this. It's just in route X and streak B. And as you can tell, look at the crossing route. Getting 40 yards every time. Look at this. Right here, I could have do it to the in route, but look at the crossing route. It just beats every coverage. And now we're going to be going to cover 4. We're going to do the same setup as always. This setup beats cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. As you can tell, look at the crossing route getting wide open. That Deepu does not have a chance to play that crossing route. That's what I'll just call it. This is an unstoppable route. No coverage stops this route. It's literally the user. The user is the only chance, in any way, to stop this route. As you can tell, cover 3 wasn't working, cover 4 wasn't working, and now
that's crazy.
Really
that's open every time.
But then we're going to go man-to-man, and that's where the money is. You might think, yo, man, it beats the zones, but will it beat man-to-man? And the answer is yes. This is what makes this play so good. We're going to go to man-to-man right here, and there's a little different setup. If they're trying to exploit, if they just keep running man-to-man every play, I recommend you to motion B, slant him instead of streaking him, and streak the tight end instead. We're going to show you the play art. Look at the play art. Look at that. It's going to be just slant the receiver, slant B, and streak tight end. As you can tell, on that motion, the slant gets wide open, so you have a check down every time if they want to just put all the focus on wide. Motion, the slant gets wide open. Boom. Easy dot. Like I said, easy.
Don't pay attention to none of those.
Every play, just motion, slant. It's gonna be an easy dot. Right here, we showed you that the slant works, but now we can show you that crossing route is also money versus man-to-man. So you have 2 very good man beaters, and let me not forget to tell you guys, X is also a man beater. Gets wide open, so you have 3 man beaters that they have to worry about. This is an ultimate money play. It beats every zone, it beats every man. That's it. Boom, wide open cross route. We're going to show you one last time how great this play is. We're going to throw it to the post route, show you that the post route is a very reliable target in this play. Boom, post route getting wide open. Hopefully you guys enjoy this Madden 19 unstoppable play. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Yo, so that was a good play. So let's go ahead and take this one on how to stop the pass with zone coverage in Madden 19. This is from Madden Daily.
This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lights from Madden Daily. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to lock down the pass using zone coverage in Madden 19. The coverages that I'm going to show in this video are cover 2 zone, cover 3 zone, and cover 4. Let's start off with cover 2 zone. So you're going to pick plays either through formations or by concept. So here let's start off by concept. You're going to see 2 different types of cover 2 plays. You have zone blitz 2 deep, which are cover 2 blitzes, and then regular cover 2 plays. The cover 2 plays that you want to pick are either Tampa 2 or cover 2 hard flat. Cover 2 hard flat is going to stop the short flats really well. So if they throw to the running back quick, or even maybe like a drag route, that is going to be your best option to lock that down. And then you have Tampa 2, which is going to be better at stopping the deeper sideline routes, like corner routes, comeback routes, and out routes. Here we throw to the tight end, and the cloud flat defender in Tampa 2 knocks it down. Here we're going to scroll through the cover 2 blitzes. You see it's a blitz defense with 5 pass rushers and 2 deep zone defenders. It's usually going to be a rush to one side of the field. You have 2 hook zones, and we definitely prefer you to guard one of them yourself as a user and take away that side as the pressure comes in. Now let's switch to cover 3. The 2 types of cover 3 plays that we're going to break down is cover 3 sky, which is going to defend the deep pass pretty well.
I got you, Parrish.
Hard flat, just like cover 2 hard flat, is going to stop the short, quick sidelines and also drag routes really well. Let's call a cover 3 hard flat. You're going to see the flat zone is going to take away the running back. He is, though, going to leave the curl open. So if you think they're going to throw short, that's when you go with cover 3 hard flat. If you're worried about a deeper pass, let's say it's like 3rd and 8, 4th and 7, that's when you can go with cover 3 sky, because you have curl flat zones that will take away those comeback routes and anything to the deep side. Now moving on to cover 3 blitzes, just like cover 2 blitzes, you're going to have less zones on the field, but it is great to sprinkle in when your opponent is not expecting it, especially if they're not blocking the running back. You should get quick pressure at the quarterback while having 2 flat zones and 1 hook zone in the middle of the field. We advise you user guard either the hook zone or one of the flat zones to take away your opponent's first read. Pro tip, if you come out in, let's say, cover 3 sky, and you think they're going to throw short, you can get hard flats on the field by going underneath coverage. You would do that by pressing Y or triangle and then down on the right stick to go underneath coverage.
This is Madden Daily's video.
Now there's going to be 3 different types of cover 4s in Madden 19. We have cover 4 quarters, cover 4 drop, and cover 4 palms. Since this is a basic zone defensive video, we do not advise you going with palms coverage until we break that down at a later time. Cover 4 quarters is also kind of advanced. It can convert to man coverage in a lot of cases. You really have to think of it like a cover 0 defense with zone coverage underneath. So for casual novice players, we definitely advise you going with cover 4 drop. It's definitely the safer option to mix in with cover 3 and cover 2. Now the great thing about cover 4 is that the safeties are in the run fit, so you will have good run defense with it, and at the same time it is going to stop the deep pass is good because you have 4 defenders playing deep.
Big Cap,
just like
watch
cover 3
your mouth.
blitzes, we
Watch
advise
your mouth,
playing
Big Cap.
on the hook zone
Watch
or
your mouth.
one of the flat zones. In our opinion, the best way to play cover 4 drop zone is to go underneath coverage to get hard flats on the field. If you are going to go with cover 4 quarters, we advise you doing it out of at least nickel or big dime defenses, maybe big nickel.
You should have spoken
that
up
way
sooner,
you have defenders that can stop the pass in man coverage. So you want good man defenders even when playing cover 4 quarters, because the cover 4 quarters will convert to man coverage if they match. Cover 4 is really good against the run, and then here you're going to see that the defenders will match, and if they match properly, it can be great pass defense, but it is not a basic casual defense to go by any means. So again, if you're a novice player, go with cover 4 drop zone. If you're more advanced, definitely mess with cover 4 quarters. When playing cover 4 quarters, we advise you playing on the hook zone. That way you can lock down the middle of the field as everyone else matches in man. So that's going to be it for this video in stopping the pass with zone coverage 101. We're definitely going to do more advanced videos as the year goes on, but for now, this is everything you need to know to lock down the pass in zone. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like the video if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your notifications so you do not miss an upload. Until next time, it's Lights from MaddenDaily.com. Later, guys.
All right, so somebody had a question in the chat on who do I think the best place to get tips from as far as YouTube. Now, if we're only talking about YouTube, I gotta say my guys at Madden Daily are definitely one of the best. As you heard right there, even Storm's warning heard, like, he breaks it down I like Lights Out. I love my dude Lights. Like, he breaks down plays like no other. But I will say, you know, we haven't seen a year with Dreeny posting tips on his YouTube. He might be another guy that you look into. Mattstergamer as well might be another guy, a new guy that you look into. So, I mean, the cool thing about YouTube is that, shoot, these guys are giving out tips for free. Now, if we're talking about like paid tips, you know, to me, there's only two places where I would that I really like as far as paid tips, and that's Madden Universe and Playbook.gg. I think Playbook.gg had awesome stuff this year. Great content. It was $10 a month. I think it was like $9.95 a month, but it was $10 a month, and it was pretty awesome. So if you're looking for some paid tips, I would say check out my dude Relly at Madden Universe, and then check out Playbook.gg. Those are my two top paid. And if we're talking about YouTube, definitely check out Madden Daily. Check out Dreeny. Check out my man Mattstergamer, who is both on the scenes. And you know what? I check out a lot of people, actually. Like, I look at a lot of people's tips on Madden, just to see like who's putting it out there, who's doing what, and all of that. And I understand, like, you know, people who don't want to pay for tips to play the game, like, it, you know, that's cool. But when you're one of the competitive guys and you're fighting and you're grinding leaderboards, like, I'm sorry, because one of the best things that you'll see from paid tips, especially when you're grinding leaderboards and playing in tournaments, is that you'll find out what is working and what people are going to be using, so you know how to stop it. And that's one of the things that I give to Relly and Zan. Like, they both are brilliant in this fact is, look, yo, I'm going to show you how to run this offensive play, but I'm going to show you how to stop it too. I believe Zan is probably one of the best Madden minds out there. Like, he is very good. I'm surprised he doesn't play competitively. Probably just doesn't have the time. Relly as well. Like, both of them have great Madden minds, and I think that's why they're one of the best. So those are mine. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on what you think as far as who do you look at as far as Madden tips on YouTube. My dude Parrish over on Facebook said, "Shop, when you ever gonna get time, can you explain the concept of passing or pass progression?" I think for me, and I'm probably not the best person to talk to, but when I look at like pass progression, I always make sure I'm not getting blitzed. If I'm getting blitzed, then my first look is to the tight end or whatever slant or drag I have coming across the field. Let's see. Let's take a look at. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at this one. This one's another one by Madden Daily. You know, no shock there, but we're going to take a look at this one. Is Madden 19 tips, easy gap blitz in Madden 19, dumb it down, return. So, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Madden Daily. Make sure you subscribe to Mattstergamer and Dreeny as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, and then we'll take a look at some other stuff as well. And if you got any questions, let me know in the chat.
This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lights from Madden Daily, and in this video, we're breaking down an extremely easy blitz to run day one for Madden 19. Now, the formation is going to be big dime 2-3-6 and the play overload 3 press. Now for this play, the only things you need to do is show blitz. You could show blitz by pressing Y or triangle and then left on the D-pad. And then you're going to want to crash your defensive line down. So you do that by pressing the left bumper or L1 and then down on the right stick. This is going to be an overload gap blitz to the left side with either the slot corner or the linebacker coming in free. This blitz is going to come in faster if you base align your defense. The only thing though is that if you do base align, the corners might be out of position. Now the plus for base aligning is that your defenders, your blitzers, will be closer to the middle of the field. You won't have to worry about them being blitzed to the outside where they are lined up with maybe a slot receiver versus a trips or a spread set. If you base align and then show blitz, they're going to be close to the box, close to the middle to where they will come in fast. But again, if you're going to base align and then show blitz, you might have to move your cornerbacks a little bit depending on if they're out of position or not. And you want to do that so they do not get beat deep on the outside. This is a very simple blitz pressure that you can use if you're a novice or casual player. An occasional adjustment you can make is blitzing the yellow hook zone defender as well to send a 6-man all-out gap rush. We move him a little bit to the left when blitzing him so he has a straight blitz angle at the QB. This is a very good adjustment against the inside run and play action. Make sure you're also mixing in coverage defenses to go with this to confuse your opponent. Now, when calling other defenses, if you show blitz, it will look very similar. So that's all you have to do when calling anything else, whether that be cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, cover 6. Just show blitz and your defense will look like the blitz pressures. I hope you guys enjoyed this very simple blitz scheme. We're going to break down the best blitz in the game in the next couple days, so you do not want to miss out on that. Make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss not only that upload, but any of our exclusive Madden 19 content. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. It's Lights from MaddenDaily.com. Later, guys.
All right, so that was a very nice tip for you guys. Again, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of his other videos he has. So 4 days ago, he posted how to lock down the pass with man defense. So we saw the zone. So let's go ahead and take a look at the man defense. And then we'll talk about, we'll do his top 5 ways to destroy man defense as well. So this one's going to tell you how to shut down the pass with man defense, and then we'll take a video on how to destroy man defense.
This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lights from Madden Daily, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to lock down the pass using man coverage in Madden 19. So first, let me explain how to actually pick a play. So you can do it by formation or through concepts. So there's 3 different man concepts. You have man blitzes, which is usually a 6-man rush and no deep safeties playing the middle of the field. You have cover 1, which usually has a single high safety playing deep and then a linebacker in a hook zone to help with the middle of the field. And then you have cover 2 man, which isn't great against the run, but everyone is manned up underneath and you have the 2 safeties playing deep. So that is how you're going to pick a play by concept. Now you could also pick plays by formation, which would be 3-4, 4-3, nickel, dime, and then each formation has a set of cover 0, cover 1, and cover 2 man plays. Now, it's important to make sure you are matching personnel with the offense. If they're coming out in I form, if they're coming out in strong I, if they're coming out in multiple tight end formations, you do not want to come out in dollar, dime, nickel. You want to come out in 3-4, 4-3, 4-4, 4-6, things like that, which you can stop the run and also stop the pass decently. However, it's even more important if they come out in 3 receiver formations. You do not want to come out in 3-4, for example, to stop the pass when in man coverage, because you do not want a linebacker on a top receiver. You want to make sure if they're in 3 receivers, you come out in at least nickel, so you have a slot corner playing against their slot receiver. In an online game, on the bottom, it's going to tell you the personnel they're in. Like here, for example, it says 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 receivers. So we're going to come out in nickel defense. Let's go with a cover 1. So cover 1 robber, concept is cover 1. You see that everyone is manned up and you have a 3 receiver hook zone. Now you can either let the computer control him and then you play the guy that's on the running back, or you control the hook zone yourself. I like to play on the hook zone That way I can take away, the outside and then go back to the middle to bait them into an interception. Now, if you do let the computer play that hook zone, it actually is a really good hook zone that can play the middle pretty good. And then you would just guard the guy that's on the running back, or you could even play on a lineman if you want, if you don't feel comfortable user controlling someone. Now, as far as cover 0, you really want to play on the guy that's on the running back. It's too risky to play on anyone else unless you are very, very seasoned in Madden. But if you're a casual player and you don't want to risk, a huge play, play on the guy that's on the running back. If they block the running back, then you would take away the next guy that gets open, and the pressure should still pretty much come in good, especially if you are sending 6 rushers or more, and that's typically what it is with a cover 0 blitz. Now with cover 2 man, everyone's manned up, you have the safeties. I would play on one of the safeties, that way you could help stop the run. Usually you want to be on the safety that has the least threat of a deep pass. So like right here in this instance here, we throw a lob pass, the safety on the left picks it off. It's a trip set. There was no receivers on the right side of the field. It was safe to play on the safety on the right because the only real threat initially is the tight end going deep. And if he doesn't go deep, that means you could take away anything else. And right here, that's exactly what we did as we picked off the deep crossing route. So we're going to go into more detail as the year goes on for man coverage. But for now, that is the basics you absolutely need, is how to pick plays, explaining the 3 different type of man defenses, and also most importantly, do not pick a dollar or dime defense against a multiple tight end or multiple running back formation, because you will get destroyed in the run game. But if they're in a 4 receiver formation, then you can come out in dollar, match up, get your defenders out there that can stop the pass, your defensive backs, to lock down their receivers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more. We have a lot of exclusive Madden 19 tips on the way. Definitely you want to check that out. I'll see you guys in the next one. It's Lights from Madden Daily. Later.
All right, so again, good stuff. All right, and then we're going to take a look at this.
This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Lights from MaddenDaily.com, and in this video, I'm going to break down the top 5 ways to destroy man coverage in Madden 19. Now, man coverage is actually pretty good in Madden 19, but there are several ways to destroy it. Let's start with route number 1, and that is the long, deep crossing route. And this route just absolutely obliterates man coverage. You don't even need someone like Antonio Brown. Pretty much anyone could slide in there and beat their man. Here I have Hayward Bay subbed in that spot. And, more speed the better, but that doesn't even matter. The reason why this gets open is on the cut, he should get a speed burst and fly open.
Wow, that was a nice little...
Now, we already did cover this route in a previous tip video, breaking down the best route in the game. But since it does destroy man coverage, we couldn't not include it in this video. And it is found in a ton of plays in Madden 19. Here's another play. You see Jesse James is flying open, and that is against AJ Boye. So, like I said, route running, speed, it really doesn't matter. That's why, in my opinion, this is, bar none, the best route in the game. There are ways to stop it. We're going to break down ways to stop it. You also could user play it, and it does take a while to get open. However, if you do have the time, as you can see, this route is money.
Gracious.
Now, moving on to the second best man-beating route, in our opinion, that is going to be the comeback route. Now, the great thing about the comeback route is you could access this route in any single play because it is a hot route. And this route should beat man coverage regardless of the defensive back. How are you going to put that receiver on a comeback route is by pressing Y or triangle, then the receiver's icon, and then L2 or LT to get that receiver on a comeback route. Here we have Washington against one of the best corners in the game, Ramsey. And that does not matter. We're going to throw this right before he breaks, and we're going to get open.
People are still going to be running
first man coverage. And it's not just man off coverage. You can do this against man press. You probably want to throw it a little bit sooner. That way, you want to anticipate when he's going to break and get that open. Moving on to number 3, as far as the top routes that beat man coverage, we're now going to break down the table route to the running back.
Yep.
Now, this is not a route that typically gets open in Madden, but in Madden 19, it does. When he makes the cut to the outside, he's going to go diagonal and then cut to the outside, and more times than not, he's going to get really good separation on the defender, especially if that defender is a linebacker. Now, what your opponent is going to try to do is try to move that linebacker to the outside of the running back. If he's to the inside of the running back, like right here on the cut, he should usually get open, and you can rack catch the throw.
They put up another one.
Press X or square to rack catch it. Now here, even though we moved the defender to the outside, we still got open. Now that won't get open every time. That is pretty much the way you're going to want to stop this, is have someone manned up on the table route and have outside positioning. But it's hard to have outside positioning on the running back, especially in a bunch or compressed set, or if you have a tight end on that side, because the defender to the outside has to guard those receivers and not the running back. So if you see that running back getting trailed by a linebacker, and right before he's about to cut is when you're going to make that throw, and then you will rack catch it pressing the X or square button to get a nice gain. Pro tip, the comeback route and table route work really well together on the same side of the field. Moving on to route number 4 that destroys man coverage, and that's going to be a slant route. Now I want to specifically talk about a slant route to a tight end. First, let me show it to you with receivers. You see Antonio Brown flies open. If you have high route running, the slant is going to be effective. If you don't have extremely high route running, let's say Juju Smith against Ramsey, the high man coverage defender can definitely win that battle, as you see Ramsey picked it off. Now when it comes to tight ends, you don't usually need high route running. It's hard to bump a tight end in Madden, so he should get a clean release and also get inside position large cases. So even going against, a top corner and you don't have the best tight end, slant routes are usually very effective in Madden 19. The faster the tight end, the better it's going to be, because you want him to break to that other side of the field as fast as possible. Now doing double slants can work, as you see right there. Juju Smith did get open, but like I said, if you don't have high route running as a receiver, it's not always going to be the best bet to utilize slants. The 5th and final route that I'm going to break down in this video is going to be post routes. Post routes do really good against man coverage, especially against man press. And the routes that I'm going to specifically talk about are skinny post routes and also the short posts that cut to the inside fast. Alright, as you can see here against man press, they get inside positioning, and right as they're about to break to the inside, you throw a bullet pass to the inside, click on and either rack catch it, aggressive catch it, or in some cases you could possession catch it. Now I like to complement these post routes with other routes that we already talked about in this video, whether that be, let's say, tight end slant routes. Here I did 2 slants and 2 posts, and you see if they take away the slants, as far as man beating routes, you have the post routes over the top. Also, let's say you have a table route, you could attack the table route on one side, and then if they take that away, you have the post route. Now be careful against a cover 1 man. If the safety is down too far, he can make a play on the ball or get a big hit. So you just have to kind of judge it to see, like right there, that was the same defense. I was able to throw it on cover 1. You just have to make sure you do have the space in order to throw it. Also in this same play, you see that we have a corner route. Corner routes can get open against man coverage. I didn't talk about it in this video because it's not as good as it used to be. High route runners are definitely good with corner routes. So maybe having a post on one side, a corner route, and a table route on the other side is definitely a good recipe to destroy man coverage. Now finally, I want to cover the long post routes. Usually you'll find these post routes in PA shot plays. This is good against an all-out cover 0 blitz or even a cover 4. If you didn't know, cover 4 match, cover 4 quarters and cover 4 palms, a lot of the times will convert to man coverage and will kind of play like a cover 0. So if they're playing cover 4, like as you see right here, and we run a play action, we can definitely take advantage of post routes against this coverage. Especially if you have 2 post routes, it's a really good way to attack cover 4. Now, like I said, there are other routes that do really well against man coverage, but they're kind of specialty routes you don't find often in a lot of plays. Let's say double moves, angle routes, trail routes, you have whip routes. There are definitely a lot of routes that beat man, but these 5 routes are really good, especially because they work well together to effectively destroy people that play man coverage a lot and you know it's coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more, please like the video, subscribe if you're new. Also, please turn your notifications on so you don't miss an upload. I have a ton of brand new Madden 19 exclusive tip videos on the way. You don't want to miss out. I'm going to try to do one every single day from here on out. We have a ton of these exclusive videos done already, so I'm going to try to release one a day just to space it out, so definitely stay tuned for that. Also guys, as soon as Madden 19 officially drops, check out MaddenDaily.com. We're the best Madden tips site out, and we definitely will have the best tips, strategy, ebooks, guides, you name it, online for Madden 19. Don't miss out. As soon as the game drops, for new content. Until next time, guys, it's Lights from MaddenDaily.com. Later, fellas.
My bad. I keep muting it. All right. So we're going to take a look at this Lights versus Dreeny video, but I want to remind everybody I'm giving away 2 copies of Madden NFL 19 tonight from my my Twitter channel. So make sure you go to Twitter. My Twitter is @Shotmaster. Go to my profile. Go to my pinned tweet. Retweet that. And if you retweet it, that'll get you eligible. And we'll actually pick winners right after 2 more videos. We're going to watch 2 more videos, and then we're going to pick winners, 2 winners for my Madden NFL 19 Twitter giveaway. No rage. This is not the hearing impaired stream. All right. So again, go to my Twitter @Shotmaster. Retweet my pinned tweet. That will get you eligible to win a free copy of Madden NFL 19. I'll be picking 2 winners tonight. And then tomorrow, make sure you stay tuned. Go to my YouTube. Make a comment in the comment section of any video since EA played. That will get you eligible. I'm giving away 2 copies of Madden NFL 19 on my YouTube channel as well. So anyone you want. Right, so it could be PS4, Xbox, or PC, whichever one you want. So let's go ahead and take a look at these next 2 videos, and then we'll pick winners. Yeah, Xbox too.
This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lights, and in this gameplay, I'm going against one of the best Madden players in the world, aka Dreeny. So this is going to be a good one for you guys, an exclusive Madden 19 gameplay, which is actually going to be a competitive game. This is going to be on all Madden. I got the Chargers, he's got the Browns. Should be a good one. To start it off, I got Melvin Gordon on an 0-1 trap, running pretty good. Here I'm going to try to flood the right side, and I actually mess up my user. That was my fault. I went to go click on, I kind of got nervous with the way he was usering. And now I'm trying to flood the left side, but I don't really give myself a quick read other than the whip route. The post route was open. However, the block shed came in and I could not get it in time. So on 3rd and 20, I'm just going to dump it off, try to get some yards, make this 4th down manageable. And here I am in trips. I'm looking for the running back. If the running back's covered, I was going to hit the drag route, but the running back was open. Big play right there to move the chains. So now on 1st and 10, I'm going to look to establish the run. I'm going with a strong eye stretch. I'm able to get to the outside on that, trying to 1-cut. Didn't get much there. 2nd and 12. Dreeny's playing good D, guarding the crossing route, but boom, he was not ready for the comeback route, especially against his inverted deep zone. So it was a really good call right there as he broke to the outside, 1st and goal. I am going to finish it up with a touchdown. Great way to start the first drive. Got to keep it up now on defense, and that's what I'm going to do. First play of the game, I say give me that. And we're going to pick it off. I had really good pressure to the left side, took away his first read, and got the interception. So I'm in field goal range, which is good going against a really good player like this. You know, gotta take your points, but he comes out and hits me with a dual-sided blitz. Like I said, this is a competitive style game. Even though we're not playing super serious, it's serious enough to give you guys good footage. Boom, with the 1-cut, and I am close to the 1st down. 3rd and 1. I made it look like I was running. I did a motion. I'm gonna try to playmaker the running back, and can I get the touchdown? I can't. And instead of going for the field goal, I had Cookie Boy right next to me, and he likes to do trick plays. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to fake like I'm going to run the toss. I'm going to run the end around, and I'm going to get it. So we're going to keep it going. If it was a real game, I would have kicked 3 right there. You have to kick 3 to at least go up 2 scores, even if it is 4th and inches. But I went for it, and I'm now stuck in a 3rd and 11. I wind up having the running back open here, but I did not read it as I was playing. It's definitely a lot easier to see the field as you're watching. So I get sacked. I'm going to take my 3, and I'm going to go up 10-0. So there is only 43 seconds left. He only has 1 timeout, so we should be able to hold him to 0 points here. 1st and 10. He is in gun bunch. He's trying to make gun bunch work, it seems like, this game. And I'm sending pressure from the right this time, and my spy is actually going to make a play. In Madden 19, you shouldn't always send the spy right away because they play really good coverage. Like, they play even better than last year as far as guarding stuff in the middle of the field. So that's just something for you guys to know. Here, 3rd and 7, pressure to the left side. He forces a pass to the sideline. I do miss some tackles, but I am able to get him to a 4th and 4. He's going to go for it. 20 seconds left, and we are going to scream and get the stop. But here, after getting this in route, I go ahead and no huddle, and I'm just like, you know what, YOLO, let's take a shot. But we drop it. Still up 10-0. If it's a tournament game, for sure I'm going to play that different, but I'm trying to have fun, trying to get that touchdown on the high point, and I did not get it. Moving on now to the second half. So start of the 3rd quarter, he is taking the kick off. Let's see if he gets some good yardage. He gets stopped at the 27, sending pressure to the left side. He winds up hitting me with a hitch route. So every time I went like over the top coverage, he was hitting me short, and then I start going underneath coverage, and that's when he's going to hit me with deeper routes like corner routes. And you know, that was my mistake here, sending the pressure. I played excellent defense up until the point where I just can't make a play with my user at all. I kind of just like lost control with my guy. Poor stick by me, but still it's 3rd and 2. He no huddles, so I'm going to send that pressure now to the right side instead of the left. Just flip the play underneath coverage. Hopefully he doesn't hit me with a deep route. He does. Corner route, and he is going to hold on to it. So good play calling by Drini. Good decision by him, but I am sending heat. 1st and 10, stop. 2nd and 19, rolling out. I click on. He is going to run with Baker Mayfield doing his thing. And again, kind of should have done better with my user when clicking on the boat. So the 3rd and 3, another blitz, another sack, and we are going to force him to 3. I'm feeling pretty good already. Day 1 on Madden 19. Feel good with the heat. Feel good with the adjustments on defense. I think this is definitely going to be a defensive year, especially if you know how to adjust. So I am excited about that. Now, let's get 3 and let's win this game. Stops me though with the stretch. He's going to take a lot more chances now. You see him going with that all-out blitz. I was ready for it though. I had a slant against that off-coverage man. 3rd and 2. Looking for the running back. He disguises his cover 2. I thought it was man coverage. He winds up getting me to a 4th and 2. He's in dollar defense right here. I'm just like, damn, I need to be able to run on this. But I didn't know that he was going to be in spinner. So even though he was in a dollar defense, he had everyone blitzing and the safeties came down. So he was able to stop me. Like right there, I actually went offside and he declined it. I'm not sure why he declined it. But I wound up getting a sack, which I shouldn't really deserved it because he was offside. So 2nd and 16. Now I'm going to play a little conservative. I don't want to give up a touchdown, so I'm going cover 4 and actually taking away his crossing route. He dumps it down underneath. He is in field goal range, but field goal doesn't really mean too much as long as I can milk the clock when I get the ball back. So here he's going for the gusto, going for the big play, and we are going to break it up. It seems like in this game when you click on and get close to the receiver, they can drop it like that, at least from what I've noticed so far. So 4th and 9 here. I'm going to fake like I am blitzing. I'm faking like I'm sending that all-out mid-blitz. I'm actually dropping the guys into coverage, and I'm going to whiff on my hit stick. If I would have got that hit stick, I would have stopped him, but I whiffed on it. Oh man, he gets to a 1st and goal. Thankfully, I didn't whiff on this one as I just absolutely destroy him on this hit stick. Hit sticks are real in Madden 19, especially when you have someone like Derwin James on the field. Now sending an all-out blitz. He makes a quick, beautiful read to get to the 1-yard line. I see that he's coming out in goal line. Quick tip, guys. If you see them coming out in goal line and you think they're running a QB sneak, you come out in goal line as well. QB sneaks are good in Madden 19, but not if you come out in goal line on defense. It should get stopped fairly easily. I was not expecting him to get any yardage right there, and he didn't. So he gets to a 4th and goal. Now I have no idea what he's going to do. Is he going to come out in goal line? He actually comes out in a 2 tight end, 2 receiver, 1 running back. It winds up being single back ace. I didn't know that though as I'm picking it, so I come out in cover 4. And let's see what he does. I'm expecting maybe like a wide receiver quick. And I'm going to go into slow-mo right here. I thought it was wide receiver quick when he did the motion. So I'm like, damn, okay, I got to sell out that way. But it winds up being a pass play. I don't have a spy, but quickly when he rolls out to the right, I blitz in my hook zone. I take away the crossing route. Can he get this in between the zones? He does not. Fortunately, though, I'm on the 1 yard line. I hate this situation, especially against a good defensive player like Dreeny. For those that don't know Dreeny, he won a Madden belt last year. He almost won the entire tournament, losing to Kiv in the finals. He would have been the first person to win 2 belts in 1 year. Definitely one of the best Madden players. That's not clickbait. He literally is arguably the best Madden player in the world. So in these situations is where he thrives. Especially, I wanted to call in a timeout because I'm like, damn, he's probably going to be sending an all-out blitz. I need to make sure I make the correct read. It looks like it could be spinner. He also could run commit, so I don't want to run the ball. He can take that chance and run commit, and then I would get the safety, and he would get ball back. So right here, I'm actually motioning the running back out. Let's see if I could get a quick touchdown against the press. And then also the slant. He actually bites down on the slant. Luckily, there was space for me to just throw it up. I did have the crossing route as well, but once I see him over pursuit, I threw the ball up, possession caught it, and got the first down. Game isn't over yet. I'm going to try to waste his timeouts. Eventually, though, I'm not going to milk him. Right here, I do get a nice pass on the angle route. I got inside position. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. He has 1 timeout. This essentially is the game. If I could get this, he's blitzing me to the left side. My running back picks it up, and the slant is open. I'm going to lowball that pass and get the first down. So technically, the game is essentially over, but I don't want to just milk it on, you know, the first gameplay of Madden 19 officially, especially against someone really good like Dreeny. I want to at least give him a chance to stop me, and I want to try to give myself a chance to make proper reads, and that's exactly what I didn't do. As I had the running back open, I had A open, I had literally everyone on the left side open. I was just looking at those 2 guys on the right side doing nothing. I wind up running with the quarterback, and then there, I actually had another read open. So I'm missing reads. I do an illegal forward pass because I passed the line of scrimmage. So I'm like, all right, let me punt the ball. Dreeny has no timeouts. I should still be able to stop him, but he has a chance. He has a chance to tie this game up or win the game by going for 2. If anyone could do it, it definitely can be Dreeny. 38 seconds left. He is going to do a playmaker to get my user to go that way, hitting me to a crossing route, but he did not get it. It went out of bounds. Here he's going to go with a wheel route. I click on, and oh no, I get juked once. I get juked twice. Luckily, I'm able to make the tackle, and he stays in bounds.
What's up, Scott? How you
now,
doing, man?
Again, I could probably just go into cover 2 man or prevent, but I want to make this fun. I'm sending some pressure. I want to see if he can make the proper reads. And he's going back to that wheel route again. I click on as fast as possible to try to break it up. That was actually a bad pass by Baker Mayfield. Here I'm sending a blitz. He's going to take a shot. 8 seconds left. Can he get it? We're going to swat it. I actually really like swats in Madden 19, so I'm definitely comfortable in that situation. Again, though, in a real game, I would have those guys double covered with a cover 2 man or like a quarters 3 deep type defense. But here I sent an all-out blitz. Final play of the game. Can he get it? It doesn't look like he has enough power on it. And he doesn't. And that is going to be the game. Great game, Dreeny. Guys, check out Dreeny's YouTube channel. Link to his channel is in the description. He has exclusive Madden gameplay and tips on his YouTube. Definitely check that out. Also, guys, I also have a ton of exclusive Madden 19 tips that are already done. I'm looking to post one once a day. So from here on out until Madden 19 comes out, and then I'm going to continue doing this, or at least try to, every single day. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not. If you enjoyed the gameplay, please like the video. Turn your notifications on if you're subscribed so you don't miss these videos. I have some really quality stuff dropping. I'm posting soon what I think is the best run in the game, what I think is one of the best blitzes in the game, also the best money play in my opinion, plus countless more videos. You do not want to miss out on these exclusive Madden 19 tips. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you tune in every single day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Until next time, though, guys, it's Lights for MaddenDaily.com.
All right. So, again, guys, make sure you head on over to MaddenDaily.com or head on over to their YouTube channel, Madden Daily. He's got some good stuff. So, we already watched, I believe we watched all of these. Oh, we didn't watch this one. And this one is the Madden 19 best running play in Madden 19. 01 trap is so good. So let's take a look at this and then we'll announce the 2 winners of our free copies of Madden NFL 19. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Hey, I'm Carrie Coon, and I play Vera on The Sinner. The new story unfolds on USA Network.
This video is presented by the EA Game Changer program. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lights from Madden Daily, and in this video, I'm breaking down what I think is the best run in Madden 19, at least for day 1. Now, you see I'm breaking down single back deuce close. No, I'm not covering halfback wham, but I am going to break down the 0-1 trap play. This play is only found in the Steelers and Bengals playbooks, but it is extremely good. Now, the reason why it's so good is just, in general, 0-1 traps are really good in Madden 19. But now add the fact that it's a 2 tight end set, and it's compressed, and it's symmetrical if you ever want to flip the play, which we don't actually really flip the play often. But we can run to the middle, to the left, to the outside left, to the inside right, to the outside right. Literally anywhere we can go, depending on the defense they're in. Like right here is goal line. Here we were able to cut it all the way outside because we got good blocking to the left side. We usually will have a good chance at getting a solid game with this. Now, especially if they don't really blitz or they're not in a run defensive formation or coverage. So I would say the best way to stop this is cover 0 or cover 4. Pretty much having the safeties in play in the run fit. If you're not blitzing and the safeties are not going to be stopping the run, like right here, cover 3, he's backing up, we're probably going to be able to successfully use this. Even if they try to like blitz one safety, because we could always run to the opposite side, or like if they blitz the outside right, we could run to the middle or the left. Here was just a standard, 4-man rush. Looks like a wide 9. And here in the replay, you see as soon as we get the handoff, we could run right up the middle, we could run to the left, we could run all the way left, we could run to the right. There's a lot of opportunity for good gains with this run, and that's especially true if they don't play run D or if they don't blitz us. To stop this, you really want to get guys in the box, or you really just want to blitz the middle. The opportunity to run with this is very, very good. And that's not to mention we have the stretch run, which is still pretty good in this game, and the counter. The counter is hit or miss, but the 0-1 trap this year is by far the best run out of single back deuce close. It's way better than halfback wham. So if you have the Steelers or Bengals playbooks, you definitely want to utilize this run, or you might want to check out those playbooks if you weren't already using it or planning on using it to mess with this run play, because it is very effective and has a lot of potential for big gains and also really easy to get short gains. Again, remember, if you want to lock down this run or at least contain it, you want to call cover 4s or cover 0s to make sure that the safeties are going to play the run fit. Here I'm going to run clips showing cover 0 and cover 4, showcasing that it is stoppable. But either way, this is a really good run. You definitely should check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like the video if you did, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on for more quality, exclusive Madden 19 tips. Also, as soon as the game officially launches, we're going to be releasing our favorite offensive schemes and our favorite defensive schemes and blitzes on MaddenDaily.com. You don't want to miss it. Later. This video is presented.
Alright, so that's going to do it for our Madden 19 tips this week. We'll definitely dive in next week. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole bunch of more tips as more people are starting to get the game and everything. And so let's go ahead and pick 2 winners for our... Hold on. Gotta make sure I get the right page first. Alright, here we go. Alright, so... Man, I gotta figure out what the ID was for that. Let's see. Alright guys, so again, I'm giving away 2 copies of Madden NFL 19 on my Twitter and on my YouTube. So these are going to be on my Twitter. So let's put in the thing. This might take a while, so whoops. Anybody got any questions while we type all this in? No questions? Alex Smith, how do I think he will be? I like Alex Smith. You know, again, it's training camp, but he looks good in training camp. Yeah, when we get some CFM footage from you, Shop, you'll get some August 1st. So August 1st is when I'm able to show some stuff off. I'm actually able to stream. Actually, I'll be streaming tomorrow night, Madden NFL 19. I can't stream. So for those who don't know, the embargo is lifted tomorrow to stream at 11 a.m. So you're going to see a lot of people streaming at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, your boy will be at work. So like I saw Problem say he's going to be streaming tomorrow at 11. Joel CP said he'll be streaming tomorrow at 11. So I'll definitely be checking them out while I'm at work, or at least trying to. I'm actually trying to record some stuff tonight so I can have for tomorrow. I do like the Dwight Howard signing. Definitely an upgrade from what's his face. So, all right. So I put it in. So let's go ahead and pick a random retweet. Alex Glasgow. Let me write that down. Congratulations, Alex Glasgow. You think he's one-dimensional? I don't know. We'll see. And let's pick our second guy, which is Timothy Fitzgerald. Timothy Fitzgerald. You could probably buy packs during EA Access. Oh, I forgot to announce the other guy. All right, well, at least I can announce this guy. His name is Time529. I know the other guy. I know the Glasgow guy. So congratulations to those guys. Remember, guys, you can also go out to my YouTube channel. Just go to gaming.youtube.com/shopmastertv and just sub and comment, and you will be able to get into that drawing, which I will do tomorrow night. So let's see. All right, let's get into custom rosters real quick. No, we're not going to do that. Let's get into custom rosters. And we're going to just talk about this briefly, and then we're going to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody who joined in with me. Appreciate it. I feel like instant block sheds have been addressed. I mean, as we started watching some of that stuff, I didn't see
Sports. It's in
a
the
whole
game.
bunch of instant block sheds.
To me, it's all about Tom Brady. I mean, he's just one of those guys. If the game's on the line, you need a big play. He'll make that play for you.
I did this in my stream yesterday, but I wanted to do it again today when I had more people looking at it. Big shout out. There's some guys that have done some great stuff with custom rosters. I'm just going to shout them out really quick. Yeah, I feel like block sheds are an issue in Madden Pro Mattstergamer. It's one of those things where we'll have to see. We'll have to see to do that. Oh yeah, that's right, because I turned it down. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I feel like block sheds will be better in Madden 19. Alright, so if you go to customize and you go to share and manage files and go to download community files, there's a couple of files that I just want to point out for you guys. So we'll take a look at rosters. And the two files I want to point out are these Astro college rosters, which I think is amazing what this guy did. He actually reached out to me on YouTube, but what he did was he took all the players from certain college teams and put them all on a team. And some of the teams have two teams just because of player, not enough players from one college, so he had to add some. So and then the next one I want to give a shout out to is this H-Town 5933 draft, and it's one of the most updated rosters that I've seen in the community files. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. I've already downloaded them, but you can definitely check that out. So we'll go to, let's go to load, because I think we gotta load the roster first. So we'll load the Astro college rosters. Again, I just think this is phenomenal, and I just wanted to shout out this guy. So, and then we go to customize, manage rosters, manage players, and so let's go to the Bears. So as you can see, the Bears are Auburn. So everybody that went to Auburn are on the Bears, which I think this is incredible. This is incredible. It's Akron. This is Madden 18. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Madden 19. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Madden 19. Unfortunately, I have to go to work, or I would be streaming it all day. So, and then like for the Bengals, he has Clemson. So everybody that went to Clemson that's in the NFL are on the Bengals. Bills is Georgia. Broncos, Oklahoma. Browns, Ohio State. Bucks, Florida State. Cardinals, Kentucky? No, Louisville. Chargers, UCLA. Chiefs, Arkansas. Colts, Notre Dame, and Indiana. Cowboys, Texas A&M and TCU. Dolphins, Miami. Eagles, Oregon, and Penn State, I believe. No, just Oregon. Oregon and Oregon State. Falcons, Alabama. 49ers, Stanford. I will be streaming tomorrow at, let's see, I probably won't get home till like 6. Actually, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming. Probably 6 or 7. I actually might have my son stream Madden 19 tomorrow during the day while I'm not home, just so I can have something on my channel. but we'll see. We'll see. I know he's not a big Madden guy, so I don't know how much that would actually help you guys. Giants, we got Boston College. Jaguars, we got Florida. Jets, we got Michigan State. Lions, Michigan. Packers, Wisconsin. Panthers, South Carolina. Patriots, Mississippi State. Raiders, California. I feel like California is something else. Rams, you got USC. Ravens, you got Maryland and West Virginia. Redskins, you got Virginia Tech and Virginia. Saints, you got LSU. Seahawks, Boise State. Steelers, Pittsburgh and Penn State. Texans, Texas. Titans, Tennessee. And for the Vikings, you got Nebraska and Minnesota. So again, those are the things. Jay Rowland says, Shotmaster, we're cool with him streaming Madden 19. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming on Thursday. Yeah, I'll be streaming some tomorrow, but it'll probably be late at night. I'm actually about to get off here so that I can create some videos so I can have them up and out for the masses tomorrow. So let's see. So then the other rosters that we're going to take a look at are updated rosters, which to me might not mean anything now, because especially since the game is pretty much going to be out this week. But this is actually a good roster to sort of look at your team. I got a lot of CFM guys, and they want to see what their team looks like for next season. So let's see. So we loaded this, and as you can see, like if I'm the Redskins, I got Darius Geis. So this roster has all the updated, all the rookie signings, all the free agent moves, all the latest transactions. So if you are in a CFM and you're not getting the game to the 7th, but you still want to try to figure out what you want to do with your team, I'm actually going to start doing some videos starting tonight to just sort of break down certain teams in the game for CFM guys. So if you have a team that you want me to break down before you get it, sort of talk about, there's 4 things that I want to talk about, is like who to focus on as who to focus on as far as training, what moves can you make, and then the starters for your team, and maybe who to cut. Maybe you should cut certain people because they just cost too much. So we'll definitely break down some teams. I know I'm gonna start with the Ravens, and then I might go to the Redskins. I might go to my Titans. I have Titans in one CFM, and then I'll do Nightmares, Arizona Cardinals, and we'll talk about that. So again, guys, check out these rosters, H-Town and Astro College. They got some good stuff going on. So guys, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm actually not going to do a game of the night. I was, until I found out that I had something special in the mail. So I'm going to sign off here. Actually, what I want to do is actually find somebody that's already twitching so we can raid them real quick. It's always nice to raid somebody. I appreciate everybody on the stream. Appreciate all my mods. Alright, so we're gonna see who's streaming some Madden right now. got Boogie Down streaming some Madden. Hold on, let's just go to the Madden channel. We got D Jones streaming some Madden. He's got 102. I want to find somebody that doesn't have a lot of people and send them people his way. So let's go to I won't go to the last guy. Go to somebody who has like 1 viewer. So let's go to this guy named Zer Pablo. Zer Pablo. Alright guys, this should do Shopmaster. I'm out. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Shopmaster. Make sure you follow me on YouTube at Shopmaster TV. Follow me on Facebook, fb.gg/ShopmasterTV. And catch me out tomorrow. We'll be playing Madden 19. No more Madden 18. We're saying goodbye to Madden 18. I appreciate you, Madden 18. You were good to me. Appreciate everything that you've done. But I got to bid farewell to you. And can't wait to play Madden 19 tonight. So, everybody, I'm out. What's up, Mine, man? You missed the show, man. But I'm out. So, you can catch it on the streams. Peace.
There. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he comes back with one complete. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd down now after the pass completion. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one down to the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his